Welcome to Las Vegas Trader YouTube channel and a weekly analysis video of the markets. Let's jump right in to the charts and see what has happened last week and what we might see this week. So let's start with S&P 500. This is the daily chart. As you can see, we are nice in a very bullish trend. But as you remember, I called for a top a couple weeks ago, and we have been struggling to break that, especially on NASDAQ. So this is the daily chart. This is the weekly chart. We're a little bit off of the moving averages. So I'm still sticking with the pullback to the downside. And Monday will mark a new month of trading, April. So we have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months to the upside. So we are way due for a pullback. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. This is the daily chart. This is what I was talking about. Still very bullish, but it's struggling to continue the bullish move. So I like the move to the downside. This is the daily chart. I'm sticking with my prediction. This is the weekly chart. Once we take this bar out, this weekly bar, we're going to the 20-day moving average at least. So that would make roughly 17,350 or so the target for me. And the monthly chart, the new month starts. So I'm looking for a pullback. So here's the Dow Jones, just like the other two indices, pretty much same chart, a very bullish move. I'm just surprised with the current economic conditions and everything else, how this market is behaving. But so this is the um, Dow Jones daily chart. Here's the weekly chart. We did hit for 40,300 all-time high, and here's the monthly chart. So it's same thing as S&P 500 and Nasdaq. Russell 2000 is a little bit different. As you can see, it's nowhere near um, all-time highs. So if we see any um, bullish moves, we'll probably roll over into the Russell and from technology stocks and Dow Jones. So this is a daily chart. This is the weekly chart. So we finally broke through this resistance and we are above it. But now we are hitting this ceiling here. So are we going to break through it and continue to move up? Or are we going back down? And this is the monthly chart. So it looks like on the monthly chart it wants to go and hit the all-time highs. That's what it looks like. It's hard to bet against that on the monthly chart. So crude oil, as you remember, I called for a bullish move in crude at least 2-3 weeks ago, and that's what we have um, witnessed here. As you can see, we are above the moving averages. I called for a pullback and higher prices, so now we're sitting right at $83. Short-term resistance, so probably 85, 86 is on the table. So this is the daily, this is the weekly. As you remember, I called um, the bullish move right over here on this bar. We had a pullback, and this 50-day moving average resisted the downward movement. So, and we broke above the red bar. We are moving higher. So now Target on a weekly chart looks like 92 to 95 bucks on a weekly chart. So same thing on a monthly chart, 92 bucks, and this tail would be 95. So um, that's what I like. I like the long on the crude oil. Let's take a look at the gold. And as you can see, I called for this bullish move. That's exactly what we have witnessed here. So then we saw this consolidation, like a pause to the 20-day moving average. So now is this the midpoint of the next leg up? So if we just take it from, say, 2050 to 2200, that's a 150-point move. So if you add another 150 points to 2200, that would take us to 2350. So 2350, that would be somewhere right around here. Okay. So let's take a look at the weekly chart, what that looks like. Yeah, I can see that. I can absolutely see that. 2350. Yeah. And the monthly chart, let's reset this chart. And the new month begins. So continuation to the upside probably be seen here. Let's take a look at the silver. Daily chart, pretty much same thing as, well, a little bit different, but same as gold. Actually, I bought some silver coins right over here at 24.50 or so. So I'm hoping, I was expecting a pullback because of this red bar and the resistance, but now this 20-day moving average is pushing the prices higher. And actually, as you remember, I called for $25, $26 last week and a week before. So that's exactly what we have hit. We have hit 26 bucks. And we pulled back. But now it's time to continue the move up. And here's the weekly chart. So we have a lot of resistance here at $26. So we need to break through it really strong and just move to $28, $28, $29. But that's probably not going to happen in 1 week, probably 2 weeks or so. That's what I would like to see. And here's the monthly chart. So the new month begins, and continuation will probably be seen to the upside on the monthly chart. That's what I like to see. So let's go to Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the daily chart. This is the forex side. This is the futures. So here's the forex. So we had this pullback, and then the following day reversed, but we didn't have a follow through. Just 2 more days of pullbacks, and then just next 3 days got above the 20-day moving average, and now we're sitting above it. Are we gonna see a breakthrough to the upside? Any all-time highs of 73, say 74,000? This is the daily chart. The weekly chart. I mean, that's what it would suggest. We are a little bit off of, a little bit away from the moving averages. If this bar gets erased this week, we are going lower. If not, we're going higher. So, but on the monthly chart, as you can see, we are way overbought. We are way above the moving averages. So that would suggest a pullback is due. So that's what I see here. Let's look at the dollar. So as you remember, last week I called for higher prices because of this green bar taking out this red right at the moving averages. We saw a little pullback and higher prices, but now we're seeing we are sitting right at resistance. So is this a pause, then continuation, or are we rolling over like here? See, we saw this breakout, and then we just came back down. See, it's almost like identical. See how this red bar got taken out? Another day of higher prices, and then we struggled, pulled back, one more move up, and then came back down. Are we going to see the same thing? Are we going to see higher prices to say 105 and then roll over? So this is the week. This is daily. Here's the weekly chart. Um, the weekly suggests higher prices to me. We are above the moving averages. We had these 2 weeks of strong move up, and maybe a small pullback and continuation to the move up. Um, and here's the monthly. So the new month begins. We are sitting right at the 20-day moving average. We formed a bottoming tail, but these 2 months is creating a problem, resistance, because we need to get above this 20-day moving average, and 106, 107 would be resistance. So that's in the monthly chart. So, but now if we see a strong move down, which I think that's what we're going to see, there will be the 20-day moving average will be acting as resistance, and we're going to bounce off of it to the downside and maybe hit 99 bucks, 100 bucks. That's, I think we might see that. And let's take a look at the bonds. Daily chart. As you remember last week, I said we came back down to the support level, and now we moved back up, and we are sitting right above the moving averages. They're all kind of clumped together now, sort of flattish, and now we just need to move higher. Originate right off the moving averages, just move higher. That's what I would like to see for the bonds. And on the weekly chart, so we need to take out this red bar completely and move above this 50-day moving average, close above it. That would signal a bullish move. As you can see, we moved down and this acted as support. We didn't break it. So I say we're moving up. And the monthly chart, as you remember last week, I said I would have loved to see March take out this red bar, but we almost did, but we didn't do it. So we just pulled back down. So now this month, I would like to see a nice, powerful move to the upside and break through the 20-day moving average and close above it. So if we could form one of these bars like this, one of these bars from here, and just hit like 105, that would be 105 to 106, 107 or so. That would be, let's see, 107, that would put us right over here. 108, yeah, 108 probably. 107, 108. That would be really nice. But that's the whole month. So it would probably take a couple weeks at least to get there. Unless some kind of news comes out and takes us there in 1 or 2 weeks. So that's it for this week. Please like the video, share and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification icon. That's important. And give it a thumbs up. Share this video with anyone and everyone you might think might like and benefit from this content on my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification icon because you will not see any notifications when my videos are up or when I go live. So this is it for this week. We'll see you next week. Welcome all the new subscribers and see you next week. Take care.